Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly reading. Let's see what the cards have in store for you. What do the cards want to say for Sag? What does Sag need to know for the week? There it is. I kind of want to see what this is, too. Freedom. Isn't that the most Sagittarian word there is? What does this say? Renewed hope. I love that. And sharing cultural ideas. Okay. Wow, I really love that for you, Sag. So this week feels like in a situation where you might not have felt so free, or maybe just in life in general, you feel more limitless, right? You don't feel so limited. You don't feel so stuck. You don't feel so trapped. You feel like you have a way out. You don't feel like you're backed into a corner. Something renews your hope. Let's see. Oh, okay. Excuse me. Reflection and non-judgment. The Lady of the Mirror. So it could be something within you for sure. Integrity and compromise, the wise woman of Wonderland. These are interesting numbers too. A lot of doubles. So look for the doubles this week. But it's almost like you're telling yourself, I can do this. I can do this. I can make it. I can find that part within me. Like you really are just strong. You're finding the inner strength to handle a situation where you might have to compromise, or you've had to compromise, and now you're being given the freedom to explore, the freedom for adventure, which is so important for you, Sag. This is a wise woman of Wonderland, right? Not judging yourself, okay? Because there is, with the Lady of the Mirror, when she comes out, there's always the message of, hey, look, shit happens. We do things as people. Try not to feel so guilty. Try not to feel so ashamed if there is something there. But I love that there's... Let's get more on this. Let's get more on this. What is going to give Sagittarius the freedom and the renewed hope? Moon. Page of Cups. This is insane. This is insane. So I shuffled this very well. And I just did Scorpios, and I'm doing yours next, right? You're getting a lot of similar cards with Scorpio. So, I'm going to keep that in mind. These are literally the same cards. That's crazy. Let's try that again, because I want specific cards for Sagittarius. There's always, it doesn't matter if it was on my old channel or this channel, there's always been a connection between Scorpio and Sagittarius. Happens a lot. All right. The strength. What did I say? You're finding that inner strength, right? The Knight of Swords is back anyway. And the Page of Cups. You guys watched me. You watched me shuffle, okay? The same cards are coming up. So, anyway, forgiveness, gratitude. Those are your two keywords this week. But you have an offer coming in. A celebration, something that renews your hope for sure. It could have to do with your home life, your living situation. Could have to do with your marriage or a commitment. A messenger, okay? So this is an external person. Someone's giving you a message, or someone's giving you an offer. It could be an apology for sure. Yep. Could be a love offer. But this is something that clears the air for you. This is something that calms the inner storm for sure. It makes you feel more at peace. It makes you feel more free. Makes you feel more alive. Makes you feel more, again, at peace. This is a sense of relief. Okay. There is hope in sight. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Strength for Sagittarius. Empress. So if it has to do with family or home, it could have to specifically do with a mother figure, or you as a mother. It could have to do with something that's been happening over the last 6 to 9 months. But nurturing, you feel nurtured. You feel loved, specifically like this Gaian energy here. But you feel like you can take care of yourself. You can take care of a situation. Just a strong new beginning with abundance. It could be like renewing a commitment. I'm going to be honest. Sometimes these cards will come up for me and I'm thinking like, renewing vows, right? It's been 10 years and you want to renew your vows possibly. Yeah, I think that this new offer that's coming towards you kind of gives you a way to break tradition. Like it's not the normal way that you would go about doing things. It's not the normal way that you would handle things. So it's different. And it's new and it's exciting. This could have to do with also finances. Yeah, this could be like the loss of a job and then, getting an offer for a new job really fast. Things are going to, whatever you dealt with as far as to the point where it got you feeling like you had to scrounge for change, or you had to scrounge for energy, you had to scrounge for resources. It's over. It's done. It's about to come to a close. By the end of the week, you're going to have some kind of offer. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay. You're realizing that you're free to let go. There's also that. You're free to let go, especially of anything old, decaying, dying, things that you need to bury, move on, and mourn them, right? Page of Cups, Justice, Queen of Cups, and Seven of Swords. Wow. Again, this could be like an offer of an apology for sure. But, yeah. I'm getting this sense of like, emotionally, you have felt like things have been stolen from you, like things have been taken from you. But there's a sense of justice this week. There's a sense of righteousness. There's a sense of things are working in your favor, like things are being made right. And that's why you feel more free. That's why you feel more hopeful. Huge, huge thing this week is this hope. Okay. You have it in so many cards. Feeling like there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I love that. I hope that helps, Sag. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one.